Hey guys, how's it going? Onion Man here, and today I'm going to do another comparison for you guys. I got a comparison today for the Nintendo Switch, which just came out a couple months ago, compared to the original Game Boy. So stay tuned. Now, the original Game Boy, it came out in the 1980s, I believe. It used AA batteries for it, 4 AA batteries. It sucked the battery like crazy, so you're always constantly changing them. You had to use cartridges, same as the Switch actually. They actually went back to that, except they were a lot bigger. This is the size of what they used to be, very big, and this is the size they are now. That's the Switch. So if you look at a comparison of these two, there is a very big difference. We got the on switch on the top, and then we got volume on the side. There was some sort of charging port thing on the side. Yeah, that's a charging port. You can actually get a charging battery pack to plug into the wall. So you can play this if you're by an outlet instead of using batteries, which was kind of cool. And then you got a headphone jack on the bottom. Then you have your classic D-pad, select and start, and then your A and B buttons, and that's it. The screen was kind of a greenish tinted color. It was kind of gross, to be honest. But yeah, that's what it was back then. Black and white and greenish colored. It had the battery light here, so when the battery would die, it would show you. It would flash, I think it was. And then there's a speaker on the bottom. So yeah, that is all the features for this. Other than that, there's really nothing. There's no internet on it. It's just, you play a game and that's about it. So we'll move on to the Switch. Now the Switch is very new. It plays in 720p this way as a handheld, and then as a home console, because it's a home console as well, it plays in 1080p. It has removable, it's like these plastic pieces off here. It has removable Joy-Cons, they're called. These are the controllers on the sides. And it also has other controllers because it's also a console. So you can get like a classic controller. But if you want to play handheld mode, then you play with these, or you can take these off and use the kickstand in the back of this thing, which I can't get open. There you go. And you just kind of, there's a little kickstand in the back here, and you can stand it up and then use these Joy-Cons separately. Now, as I showed you guys before, this is the size of the cartridge. It's really small. That goes up in the top here. There's a little latch here you open up and you stick it in there. And there's a headphone spot beside that. That also had a headphone spot on the Game Boy. And then you got volume, power. This thing is rechargeable. Kind of like that, but this, you charge it and then there's a battery in here. So you don't actually have to haul a big battery around with you. And then on the sides, you got your Joy-Con spots. And then you got your USB-C type cable on the bottom where you charge it. Speakers on the back, kickstand. Actually, in behind the kickstand, you got a spot for an SD card so you can have more memory. That's something that the original Game Boy did not have. There was no memory. Everything was on the cartridge. It was just very simple. And what else we got here? That is basically it. There's a lot more buttons. It has more than just A and B. There's A and B and Y and X and joysticks and ZR, R, ZL, L, whole bunch of stuff. And we'll just turn this on. See, there's a home menu. Then you have all your games everywhere. And then you can browse the internet. Well, you can't browse the internet on here, but it has internet capability, so you can like download games if you want, instead of having to carry around all these cartridges, which these aren't that big, so it's not a big deal. You just gotta be careful you don't lose them. But other than that, it's not bad. But if you do want to download them, you can. And yeah, it has battery powered, like I said, Wi-Fi. So yeah, that's the Switch. And this thing, let's turn this on. Put a game in here and so it'll turn on properly. There's the power up top. And there's no batteries in here. 1 second. Okay, let's try this again. See if I can focus this in so you guys can see it here. So yeah, it's just black and white, and then it has that green tint. Kind of gives it a makes it hard to see, kind of. But yeah, that's Tetris. This was actually the classic game that came with, it was the game that came with the system. But yeah, that's that. So yeah, that's wasn't really much to this. It was just kind of basically a gaming system. There was no internet, no nothing like that, no online. You just sat by yourself and you played a game. And back then, that's all they wanted. That's all they needed. It was the coolest thing. So yeah, that's the comparison for the Nintendo Switch and the Game Boy Advance. Not Advance, what am I talking about? Game Boy Original. Switch and Game Boy Original. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys soon.